Test, test, 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2. We are back here at Sphinx Drive for the match on Boxing Day between Coventry Sphinx and Coventry United. Half-time score is Sphinx 0, Coventry United 1, with Kai Williams scoring what some would call a controversial goal in the first half. Some claiming it was offside, others claiming it was a foul. But right now, all we know is that Coventry United are leading thanks to top scorer Kai Williams. Full second half coverage coming up here on Coventry United Match Day with Liam Cook. As usual, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the channel for more exclusive footballing content, including our web series, The Sky Blue Diaries, and also you can check out my blog at liamcook95.wordpress.com. You can also hit the like button on this video if you enjoy the commentary. It really does help us out. Let's go through some half-time scores now. Unfortunately, there aren't many of them because there's not many early kickoffs. Let's go into the Premier League. Half-time score at Vicarage Road. Watford 0, Crystal Palace 1. A good start for Sam Allardyce on the cards. Big Sam in charge at Palace for the first time. And it's Johan Cabaye, the former Newcastle and Paris Saint-Germain midfielder, who has given Big Sam his first goal for the Eagles. So half-time score at Vicarage Road. Watford 0, Crystal Palace 0. Going down into the Championship now. And the match against Brentford versus Cardiff, that's kicking off in excuse me, a couple of minutes time, as is the match between Southend and AFC Wimbledon, and also Leyton Orient versus Croy. So only one half-time score to bring you, unfortunately, and that is that Crystal Palace are beating Watford by 1-0. The players will be coming out shortly here at Sphinx Drive for the second half. It's been a fantastic game so far. It's mainly been a midfield battle, but we've seen some brilliant football. One substitution so far with Shonda Corey taken off just a few minutes in, around 5 minutes in before half-time, because basically he was going to get sent off. He was making some rather questionable challenges and would have got sent off sooner or later, so Terry Anderson making the sensible decision to sub him off before United went down to 10 men. But I'm sure the second half is going to be just as good. Let's take you through the starting lineups once again for this Boxing Day fixture. The Clash of Coventry, we're calling it. For Coventry United, number 1, Joe Connor. 2, Pierre Mudim. 3, Ben Valance. 4, Chris Cox. 5, Rob Prinzel. 6, Jamie Coleman. 7, Kevin Thornton. 9, Kai Williams. 10, Josh O'Grady. 11, Courtney Cameron. And 14, Tommy Glasgow. And for Coventry Sphinx, number 1, Scott Dutton. 2, Scott Lower. 3, Kieran McCalla. 4, Luke Downs. 5, Darren Eggleton. 6, Jamie McAteer. 7, Aaron Wint. 8, Callum Woodward. 9, Ryan Harkin. 10, Reece Blackmore. And 11, Jackson Downey. Now, the players haven't even started making their way down from the dressing room yet, so we're still a fair way away from the kick-off of the second half here at Sphinx Drive. Well, in fact, here come the Coventry Sphinx players just coming down from the home dressing room. Before we go any further, though, don't forget we are back live on Friday night from 7:30 in the evening on the 30th of December. This match was supposed to be on New Year's Eve, but for some reason they've switched it. It's Westfields versus Coventry United. You can catch live coverage of that match in its entirety right here on the Coventry United Matchday YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button and it will tell you exactly when we go on air. So that's 7:30 Friday night, Westfields versus Coventry United, Midland League Premier Division football. And right now it looks like United are going to go into the New Year's Eve match, as it is now, with 3 points under their belt, unless Sphinx can do something to stop them. United lead them by 1-0. And to be fair, not that many opportunities in this game. I mean, there's been one good chance for Eggleton, the centre-back for Sphinx, with a glancing header wide at the far post midway through the first half. But apart from that, it's been half chances at best. Neither keeper really challenged so far in this game. But as we've said a couple of times before today, you know, we've seen games, especially like the Hena Town game. It was one of the most boring first halves I've ever seen. The second half saw the most breathtaking football in the history of Coventry United Matchday. So let's keep our fingers crossed. It's going to be exactly the same today. We've been looking forward to this game for months, since August, since the fixtures came out. We've been looking to see when this game was going to happen. Well, it is happening, and United are leading currently by 1-0. as the players make their way back onto the hallowed turf at Sphinx Drive. The Willie Nibbs Memorial Stand absolutely packed. Not as buzzing as it once was, because Sphinx are currently 1 goal down. It's live coverage of this game is back underway. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at CovMatchday. Let us know who you think should be our man of the match. And also, don't forget you can catch live, exclusive highlights, I should say. It wouldn't be live highlights, would they? Exclusive highlights of this match tomorrow on the Matchday YouTube channel. So search Coventry United Matchday on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and you can find exclusive highlights of this match.
They've always been long ball, Coventry United. Been long ball all season. Have they?
I don't think they've been long ball all season, but well, they've only just switched this 5 man at the back, so it hasn't been long ball all season. That's 3 games or so. They're leading though. It works. A nice little chat there with the Coventry Sphinx manager. Oh, we don't half have them, do we? We don't half have them. I was going to say you can catch highlights of this match tomorrow afternoon on Coventry United Matchday's YouTube channel. And as usual, today's show sponsored by Graham the Plumbers Merchant, operating across the Midlands, supplying all of your bathroom heating and plumbing needs. Check out grahamplumbersmerchant.co.uk for store locations and the latest special offers. And we are underway once again at Sphinx Drive. Hard-time score, Sphinx 0, Coventry 1. It's the second half of the Clash of Coventry. And already we've got a free kick. I hope this isn't going to be a sign of the second half. Referee hasn't been that whistle happy so far. Let's hope it stays that way. Free kick by Chris Cox. Falls to the feet of Josh O'Grady. Pats it over to Ben Valance. The Sphinx manager made a comment that United are just playing long ball at the moment. But as we said, United are winning, so it seems to be working for them. And to be fair, Ben Valance, the left back, has got a fantastic long ball on him. We've seen him a couple of times in the last couple of games. Fantastic long balls over the defence. And Kai Williams, if he can keep on side, is usually the man to get on the end of it. So watch out for that from Valance in this second half. O'Grady. That's a good challenge there by Eggleton. The centre-back who bizarrely had the best chance of the game for Coventry Sphinx. He may be a defender, but he came very close to scoring midway through the first half, and Sphinx haven't really threatened since then. Wint keeps it in. Woodward, blocked by Ben Valance, as United are appealing that the ball went out of play. Seems as if it stayed into me. Here's Ryan Harkin. Option to the left-hand side with Reece Blackmore. He's played it over to Kieran McCalla, the left-back. Blackmore. Under pressure from Kevin Thornton. Forced into the corner by the former Sky Blues midfielder. Played down the line to McCalla. Jackson Downey loses out to Chris Cox. Ball down the right-hand side. Williams gets a touch to it, but he's going to lose out to Jamie McAteer. Back to Dutton. Plays it back to McAteer. And the centre-back's got to get this one away. He hasn't been that confident at the back, I have to say, so far today, McAteer. And United have won it back. Thornton dispossessing Downey into the centre now with Josh O'Grady. Cameron musters his way past Eggleton. Is it going to be another long-range strike? Handball claims. It's seen to strike the arm of the Sphinx defender. I think Sphinx are looking to get away with that one, and you can hear that United are absolutely furious. Jamie McAteer getting away with that one. A long-range strike attempt from Courtney Cameron. It certainly hit the arm. He tried to tuck it into his chest. I don't think that there's an awful lot he could have done about it, so that's probably why the referee has decided not to give it, but it certainly did hit the arm. You can look at it from both angles, really. It did strike the arm in the box, but it was not intentional, so you can see why the referee has not given the foul, and it would have been a penalty. It was inside the box, The Sphinx have now got themselves a throw on the left-hand side inside United's half. But the score remains Sphinx 0, Coventry United 1. And ball into the penalty area, looking for Ryan Harkin, and Joe Connor's going to pick that one up. Cool, calm, as you like. And Connor now looking for an option. Hoosed away. The reverse fixture of this match, I believe, happening in April, towards the end of the season. That time it will be United, the home side. It will be a strange occasion for Sphinx being the away team at their own ground. Cox with the throw, up line towards O'Grady. McCallum gets there first, but it's a little bit of head tennis here going on the right-hand side of the pitch. United eventually bring it down. It's gone out for a United throw off Woodward. I've got to say, I've never seen Sphinx Drive so busy. I mean, we had upwards of 300 people here for the Bedworth United game. That's nothing compared to what we've had here. We must have at least 400. Downs. Wint. Now it's lower. Eggleton, he had to think fast there. Wint flicks it on for Downs, but Downs wasn't ready for it. And it's a United ball. 5 minutes gone in the second half. It's Coventry United still leading by 1-0. And don't forget, 10 minutes before the end of the game, we will name our Coventry United Matchday Man of the Match. So let us know on Twitter at CovMatchday who you think it should be. Cameron keeps the ball in. O'Grady down line looking for Valence. Finds way to Harkin though, the Sphinx man. Foul against Rob Prinzel on Harkin. As the sun has faded behind us. So we can see where we are now. That sun was blinding earlier. Woodward. Harkin loses that. Thornton shields the ball from the number 9. And a foul against Harkin on Thornton. And the top scorer of the Sphinx, Jamie Towers, scoring 9 goals this season, not in the team today. So Harkin is the main goal threat for Coventry Sphinx, and a lot of fans have made their way over to the far side of the pitch. Wint. Blackmore loses out to Thornton. Jackson Downey tries to win it back, but it's still Coventry United's ball. Thornton strides forward into the box now. O'Grady can't take it around Eggleton, and it's slid away from the box by Jackson Downey. And Sphinx just able to clear their lines. Matches over the head of Harkin, the long ball towards the United's back line. Coleman intercepts. Prinzel, hoosed away, watch your heads, and it flies straight out. And that will be a throw-in to Sphinx. And it's going to be lower to take it. Wint. Thornton interception, long ball forward, looking for O'Grady, it's not going to reach him. McAteer to Eggleton. The captain, lower. Lofted ball into the box towards Ryan Harkin. Coleman able to get that one away. Valence puts it out of play off Woodward for a Coventry United throw. Good defensive work. And there is going to be a change here. And coming off it's going to be Luke Downs. And coming on for Coventry Sphinx is number 17, Nathan McGarity. First change of the match, Nathan McGarity. Seems like a straight swap in midfield. So Downs for McGarity. First change for Coventry Sphinx is now one change apiece after Jean de Courier was taken off just before half time. Coleman trying to shield the ball away from McGarity and slices it out of play for another Sphinx throw. Sphinx building that pressure up, forcing United towards their own backyard. Valence tries to get this one away, and he's putting out a throw for a Sphinx throw. right in the corner. Coming to a real opportunity here. They can work something from this throw. It's going to be the skipper, Scott Lower, to take it. Woodward. Good side challenge from Glasgow. It still finds way back to Lower. And Glasgow once again beats the ball by Woodward. And Woodward's able to shield it out for a Sphinx throw. Valence able to stab the ball down and block the pass. Thornton plays it back to Joe Connor, who hoofs it away. Connor wearing that rather fetching black cap. Moodim. Now Thornton, down line to Moodim. Can United finally get out of their own half here? They've been in there for a good 5 minutes. Thornton. Courtney Cameron. This is slowing the pace down now. Cameron on the right-hand side. Courtney Cameron. Can he take the ball around McCallum? No, he can't. It's come off McCallum. McCallum will keep that one in. Down line. Jackson Downey. But Glasgow makes the interception. Oh, he had O'Grady to his left, but the ball wasn't right. It's gone past O'Grady, and Dutton will easily deal with this one now. The veteran fullback. Woodward. Blackmore. Can he get past Valence? No, he can't, but the ball's gone off Valence's foot, and it will be a Sphinx throw. 10 minutes into the second half, 35 remaining. Sphinx 0, Coventry United 1. McAteer. McKellar stumbles, but able to get the ball away to Downey. He dodges Moodim. Glasgow makes the challenge. Good work from Glasgow. Puts it forward. Josh O'Grady controls it. He's got 2 men in front of him. O'Grady will strike on his own, and it's straight into the hands of Scott Dutton. I think he took a touch on the defender on the way through. It wasn't the most powerful of efforts, but Coventry United have got a shot on target. And it's not often we can say that in this game. Woodward, now Dutton, the Sphinx make their way into United's half. Once again, Glasgow makes the challenge. Courtney Cameron, a fierce stride through the centre of the pitch, and it bounces on the back heel of Kai Williams, and United lose out. Forward ball to Ryan Harkin, and his pass back into midfield is a wayward one. Moonham's control lets him down though. Downey, and he's lost the ball to Chris Cox. Neither side can seem to keep the ball at their feet at the minute. There's a free kick given anyway, and oh, a bit of a shove there from Reece Blackmore on Tommy Glasgow. It's not what we want to see on this of all occasions. Blackmore feeling that Glasgow's challenge was a little hefty, and to be fair, yes it was when he got the ball, I think, but it's down to the referee. And it's going to be Callum Woodward to whip this one into the penalty area towards the far post, headed out for a corner kick by Chris Cox. So a real chance now for Sphinx. They're only keeping 3 men back. And those 3 men are Downey, Dutton, sorry not Dutton, that's Lower, sorry, and McCallum. It's going to be whipped in by Woodward. Towards the near post, it's headed, oh no, it's in! It's a goal, it's in! Well, 2 players are claiming it, it's 1-1, but Blackmore's claiming he got a touch on it. It was the initial drive towards the goal, but Blackmore touches it in. That's a Reece Blackmore goal. Coventry United have been pegged back. It's 1-1, the corner flicked towards goal. I believe it was put towards goal by Jamie McAteer, but Blackmore with a crucial touch diverting it past Joe Connor. McAteer racing off, believing it was his goal, but it was the crucial poke past Connor by Reece Blackmore that makes it 1-1 at Sphinx Drive. It's on as even. Well, how will the Red and Greens respond? Pierre Moodim. And there you go, the stadium announcer gives the goal to Blackmore as well. It's a shame for McAteer. I think Connor would have saved the initial effort from McAteer, but Blackmore diverting it past the backup number 1. And Sphinx want to make a substitution here. It will be the second change of the match, and coming off, it's going to be Jackson Downey, the number 11 And coming on is going to be number 12, Karabo Moshweni. So the second change of the afternoon for Coventry Sphinx. Moshweni coming on for Downey. Our Sphinx going all out for the win. Oh, we get set for a free kick to Coventry United. It'll be taken by Kevin Thornton. A little bit of a dummy there. He's put it into the area eventually towards O'Grady. The wind playing against United there as the long ball was stopped in its tracks. Prinzel, now Tommy Glasgow, ball bounces awkwardly, just takes it away however from McGarity. Cameron, good chest past Blackmore, he's been pushed to the ground, referee says no. An opportunity for Sphinx now, fierce striker goal and not bad at all there from Aaron Wint. Flew over the crossbar. I'll tell you what, I've seen worse efforts. It could have easily flew in with the wind blowing as hard as it is. Not a bad attempt at all. The big number 7 trying his luck and with a very Courtney Cameron-esque strike. And it is going to be Joe Connor to take the goal kick for Coventry United. Half an hour to play. It's 1-1 at Sphinx Drive. Reece Blackmore equalising just after the break for Coventry Sphinx. Goal kick by Connor, kept in by Valance. It's now Kai Williams. Pokes it over towards O'Grady, but it's intercepted by Jamie McAteer. Long ball towards the left-hand side, looking for Moshweni, and it will drift out of play for a United ball. United still have 2 changes they can make. Ben Mackey would be the obvious one. He has been out of sorts since his injury. McCalla, Wint. Woodward loses out as a bit of a coming together there between the United and Sphinx players. It's gone out of play for another Sphinx throw on the far side. I think the momentum has changed allegiance. It's firmly with Sphinx now. Wint forced away towards the halfway line and takes a touch from behind from Kevin Thornton. You can't beat a bit of festive football on Coventry United match day. Don't forget to hit the like button if you are enjoying it. And follow us on Twitter at CovMatchday. You can also use that Twitter handle to let us know who is your Coventry United Matchday man of the match. It doesn't have to be a United player, it can be a Sphinx player. Let us know on Twitter at CovMatchday. As the free kick is put in by Woodward. And the header towards goal, once again by McAteer. This side drifts harmlessly away for a goal kick. And the wind certainly making a difference here at Sphinx Drive. It's got up in the last few minutes. Sky Blues of Coventry City playing a little bit later on. It's a 3 o'clock kick-off at the Memorial Ground. Let's keep our fingers crossed that Russell Slade can bring home the bacon. And Kai Williams puts that one out of play. Look at he dodges the camera, but Scott Lower to take the throw in now for Coventry Sphinx, the captain. I don't think you'll mind me saying that he's the most experienced player on the Sphinx team. But the throw in was not great. Valance, Glasgow, good side challenge there from Wint. Coleman brings it back for the red and greens. Long ball towards O'Grady and he's pushed from behind there by Jamie McAteer. Quick free kick is rejected by the referee. He wants to have a word with McAteer, I think. And Kevin Thornton is not happy at all. Having a quick word with the referee, and in fact, that may well be a thing in the past because FIFA are actually thinking of introducing a new rule where no player except the captain can actually speak to the referee. It'd be rather strange if they brought that rule into play, but they're thinking about it, aren't they? The free kick comes to nothing, and United have given away a free kick themselves. Woodward fires it towards Ryan Harkin. That's over everyone, including Jamie Coleman, who was the last man for United, and drifts harmlessly out of play for a United goal kick. So as we head towards the 65th minute, it's Coventry Sphinx 1, Coventry United 1, and I have to say that is a fair reflection on the game. It's been a very even contest, no side really taking control. United seem to have the better towards the end of the first half, but Sphinx have been the better team in the second half, I've got to say. And Harkins taken out by Jamie Coleman, and it's a free kick. Coleman taking out Harkin as the striker tried to get into the area. Certainly a booking. And could it even be a red? I don't think it will be, but it should be a yellow card for Jamie Coleman. Referee taking Coleman's name, and it is a yellow card for Jamie Coleman. Can't argue with that. And we can see Big Ben Mackey getting ready in front of us. Could we be seeing his introduction soon? But before United can think of making substitutions, they've got to defend their own goal, and it's a free kick. Just on the edge of the semicircle, on the outside of their penalty area, and it's Callum Woodward to try his luck. A four-man wall of Cameron, Valence, Glasgow and Thornton. And the man between the six, Joe Connor, all that stands between Woodward. Woodward will strike, and it's over the crossbar, no harm done, and it remains at 1-1. Chances have been few and far between so far today. And when you get an opportunity like that, you have to take it. Woodward didn't. Kai Williams putting the Coventry United in front towards the end of the first half. Sphinx equalising through Reece Blackmore. Will we see a winning goal for the end of this match? Moodim. Ball down the right looking for Kai Williams. It's found Williams striding forward. His pass is blocked by McAteer, and it will be a United throw, which will be taken by Pierre Moodim. Williams back to Moodim. He's got three Sphinx players in front of him, but puts the cross in, deflected out, and that will be a corner kick to Coventry United. Golden opportunity for the Red and Greens to get their lead back. Prinzel and Cox getting themselves prepared in the box. Well, Glasgow, Coleman and Valence station themselves on the halfway line, ready for a counter-attack. It's put in, it's headed over the defence by Eggleton, but it's kept alive by Rob Prinzel. Courtney Cameron, can he get the cross in? Lays it off to Prinzel once again. Now Kevin Thornton. He's got Blackmore for company, and he's forced to play it back onto the halfway line with Ben Valence, and played back to the goalkeeper, Joe Connor, and that's good work, good pressure from Coventry Sphinx, sending another United move. Connor has to get that one away quickly as Harkin was making inroads on his goal. Motshweni strides down the left. Ball into the box, blocked by Glasgow. It's still alive with Woodward, and Pierre Moodim makes sure that move comes to an end. Hoofing it out for a Sphinx throw. And it is going to be Motshweni to take the throw. What can Sphinx do with this one? And it's gone straight out. And it will be a United throw this time. So 25 minutes of play remaining here on this Boxing Day special of Coventry Match Day. Oh, the window was taking the camera with it then. Coleman, long ball towards Ben Valence. Controls it over to Rob Prinzel. Williams goes through his legs. Elton puts it out. Good defence there from Nathan Eggleton, possible contender for the Man of the Match award. Valence. Here's Josh O'Grady. O'Grady, he's beaten to the ball by McAteer, but Thornton puts the ball towards the right-hand side. Moodim battles with McCalla. McCalla goes to the ground, and it will be a United throw-in. No real appeals from Sphinx for a free kick. Thornton goes down, and a free kick. Coventry United. Kevin Thornton forced down from behind by Motshweni. And United with a chance to whip this one in from the right, so they crowd the area. All they've got to do is get ahead on it and get it in the net. Score remains 1-1. It's a finely balanced game. It's going to be Thornton to take it. Lays it off to Pierre Mudim. Chips it in towards the area, and there's no one there. Well, it's worth trying something like that, but everyone needs to be on the same page, and they weren't. The only man who could have got on the end of it is Kai Williams, and to be fair to Kai, height isn't his strong point. Well, it is going to be a Sphinx ball now. And talking of balls, we need a new one because the ball's gone over into the next field. It's a throw-in to be taken by Lower. McGarity misses with the header. Valance, he's only found Harkin. Motshweni in the centre circle. He's got McCalla to his left, plays a through ball for Kieran McCalla. Good opportunity now for Sphinx. It's put into the penalty area. Ryan Harkin. And a good tackle there from Coleman. He had to get that one right. Coleman shrugging McCalla off the ball. McGarrity's got it back, however. Wint. McGarity deflected wide. That deflection could have taken the ball anywhere. Coventry Sphinx came so close to strike. Came off United. I didn't quite see who it came off, but that deflection could have taken the ball in. It could have taken it out. Luckily for United, it took it out, and it will be a corner kick to Coventry Sphinx. Well, like I've said, this is a finely balanced game. All it takes is someone to tip the pendulum into their favour. Wint. Good block from Kevin Thornton. Motshweni striding forward, puts onto the right hand side now with Callum Woodward into the box. Ryan Harkin, it's blocked by Jamie Coleman. It's another corner. It was a rather tight angle for Harkin, but he had to go anyway. And it will be another corner on the right hand side as the wind gets up once again at Sphinx Drive. Doesn't make long balls and set pieces easy. And there is going to be another change for Coventry United. I can see the number 11 on Harry Barnes' trusty substitutes board, which indicates that Courtney Cameron's coming off. Corner put in. It's found its way to McAteer. Good block by Cameron. Can he take the ball out of the area? No, he can't. It's still alive here. Eggleton beaten to the ball by Kevin Thornton. Thornton strides away now. Thornton with the ball. O'Grady in the centre. O'Grady taken out. Play on. And here's Ben Valance striding down the left. Blackmore's there with him, trying to pull him off, and he's won the ball back. Great work there by Reece Blackmore. Down line, Ryan Harkin. And Ryan's got no help there, and he's lost out to Tommy Glasgow. Forward to Courtney Cameron. Cameron wasn't ready for it. Lower now to Wint. Long ball to Harkin. Lovely ball from the number 7. Can Harkin keep it in? Well, he might have done, but Jamie Coleman's taken out Ryan Harkin, and this is it. I think he's going off. I think Jamie Coleman could well be off there. It's a yellow card challenge. The referee's got to take into account that Harkin was on his own there. I think this could well be a second balking. He's having a word with the linesman. I can't see I can't see a way out for Coleman here. Well, he's thinking long and hard about this. He's not going to go into a quick decision. He's taking him off, and yeah, I think it is. He's taking the book out. Jamie Coleman's going to be sent off here. That's the second time that Coleman has taken Harkin out. Both of them were 100% yellow card challenges, and there you see it. The red card brandished to Jamie Coleman, and Coventry United are down to 10 men. As Coleman heads for an early bath, Coventry United have got some thinking to do. They were set to make a change, and that change is now put off, I believe. I think it was Ben Mackey who was going to come on, but we see Mackey's got his gear on. Mackey's ready to come on, but the substitution is going to be put back. I believe United are going to have to bring on, either go for a formation change or bring on a more defensive player. I mean, they could switch Glasgow into defence, maybe bring on Jimmy Holton. Could be a way around it. They haven't got an actual defender on the bench. I mean, they've got 3 fit defenders. They're all playing. So the only real option is to push Glasgow back into the centre and then possibly put Holton into the middle. It's put in, and it all nearly got worse as Glasgow makes the block on the goal line, and McGarrett tries to put it back in. It's put out for a corner, but it nearly got 10 times worse for United. The attempt by the Sphinx player, didn't quite see who it was, but it was blocked on the line by Tommy Glasgow. And Sphinx came very close to making things doubly worse. And the corner put in, Wint heads it up rather than out, and that will go out for a goal kick. But Coventry United are now down to 10 men with Jamie Coleman sent off for a second book of war offence, and United are not going to change the substitution. They were going to bring on Ben Mackey, they've thought about it, and they're still going to bring on Ben Mackey. And the United coaching staff telling the referee we want to make a change. He's going to allow that change now, and the substitution has not been changed. It is Courtney Cameron still coming off. It is Ben Mackey still coming on. So despite the sending of Jamie Coleman, United want this win. They're taking off Cameron, who has been playing on the left wings today, and coming on is going to be Ben Mackey. So I assume right now it's going to be a 4-2-3. I mean, possibly O'Grady could push back into the midfield, but Terry Anson's got some thinking to do. This is the last thing they needed. They were leading at half-time. They've been pegged back by Reece Blackmore's goal. Jamie Coleman's been sent off. This has been a disastrous second half for Coventry United. Moodin takes the ball away from McCalla. Now Williams, Kai Williams, shoots his way through, still going Williams, it's now called to Ben Mackey, will he strike? He will, it's in! Instant impact! Ben Mackey, with virtually his first touch on the ball, has put it past Stuart Dutton! Fantastic call by Terry Anderson, with that substitution. And Coventry United have taken the lead only a minute after Jamie Coleman was sent off. They've only gone and turned it around. Ben Mackey, with literally his first touch on the ball, strikes it low, strikes it true, and strikes it past Dutton. Coventry Sphinx 1, Coventry United 2, and Big Ben is back. Well, so it took a sizable deflection on the way through. It looked to me as if it was going into the net anyway, but it did need that deflection to take it past Dutton. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that. It needed that deflection, but it's a Ben Mackey goal. You can't take that away from him. He hasn't scored since he's come back from injury. You can't take it back. You can't take that one away from him. It's one for the FA's dubious goals panel. I'm going to leave it at that. Here's lower as Sphinx try and get themselves level once again. Coventry United, whatever way you look at it, whether it's Mackey's goal or an own goal, are leading by 2-1. It's unfair on the goalkeeper Stuart Dutton. There was nothing he could do about that one. The deflection taking it past him. But instant impact from Ben Mackey as soon as he came on. And the perfect tonic for Coventry United. But right now, they've got 10 men. They've got a 1-goal lead. What do? Do they push on for a third goal? Or do they just put everyone back and try and see this out? They've got 15 minutes to do it. Thornton onto the right-hand side now with Pierre Moodham after a failed Sphinx attack. Kai Williams. He's taken out there by Callum McKellar. Kieran McKellar could be going in the book here, and Williams remains on the floor. And the referee is going to pull out the book. He's having a word with McKellar. Looks like it is going to be a yellow card for Kieran McKellar. And well, the yellow card not brandished by the referee. McKellar's got away with that one. Although I do think Carl Williams did make the most of that one, I have to say. It's going to be Chris Cox to take it inside the United half. Mackie turns his man. It's Ben Mackie. Will he go for a second here? Holds off the defender. Mackie loses out to Blackmore and a free kick. And Ben Mackie. I'm not sure what happened there. There was certainly contact there. I think Mackie lashed out as Blackmore's trying to make his way forward with the ball. And we could see the book out coming out this time. And in fact, the trainer has been called over. The physio has been called over to attend to the goal scorer, Reece Blackmore. And now they said he's okay, so the physio not required. But Ben Mackie lashing out after Blackmore dispossessed him, and it's a yellow card for Ben Mackie. So within 3 or 4 minutes of coming on, he's scored and he's got booked. Well, Stuart Dutton's going to take this free kick, and Sphinx need to push men forward. They've got 10 minutes to get this equaliser against 10-man Coventry United. Well, there it goes. It's towards Wint. Prinzel beats him in the air. Lower will keep it in Sphinx's possession, but Mackie does well to win the ball back, and it will be a United throw. You can probably hear the Sphinx coaching staff aren't happy with that one. But the referee's decision is final, and the ref is going to have a word with the Coventry Sphinx manager, I believe. He's not going to be sent to the stands, is he? Well, the referee's having a word with Sphinx's manager. Could it be a Arsene Wenger-esque stand in front of the United fans, possibly? Well, the United fans are on the other side of the pitch, so I wouldn't assume that's going to happen, but the referee has taken no further action. Mackie nods it on, but Blackmore intercepts. Volleyed forward by Woodward. Prinzel goes for it, but only finds Wint. Still Wint. Down line. McGarity. Just able to keep the ball away from Valence and Prinzel. He's forced back. A sea of red, and he's eventually shrugged off the ball by Kevin Thornton. Ben Mackie. First touch to Kai Williams. Puts it through. He had time. He had options. And he chose the wrong one. Puts it straight forward to the goalkeeper's gloves. Blackmore. McKellar. Attempted challenge there from Kai Williams, and McKellar dodges it just about. Striding forward, McKellar. Callum Woodward. Lofted ball looking for McGarity, and Valence heads it away, but only as far as Wint. And Coventry United will breathe a sigh of relief after Wint was called offside. And McKellar is going to come off here. There's going to be a change for Coventry Sphinx, the last change they can make, and it is going to be Kieran McKellar to come off. And I believe that was the number 14 that was showed, and that was Liam Cairns. So Cairns comes on for McKellar, the final change that Sphinx can make. And United as well have one change left. We can see both Jimmy Hulton and Muzzy and Dean are preparing down the touchline. And well, we're already into the last 10 minutes. We're going to name our match day man of the match a little bit later on. We've got to think of one first. There's been there's a few players that could be up for the award. Score at Sphinx Drive, Coventry Sphinx 1, Coventry United 2. And the free kick to be taken by Chris Cox now, the captain at the back. Hoops it forward towards Ben Mackie. Mackie beats the ball by McAteer. Cairns. He's got Mochwain to his left, but still going is Cairns. Lofted ball to the right hand side, looking for Blackmore. It's not going to reach him, and it goes out for a goal kick. So every chance that Sphinx can get something out of this game. They've got 5 minutes left. United, of course, with 10 men on the field. And it could have been 9 if they didn't make the change before half-time, with Shonda Corey coming close to seeing red as well. Connor's kick. And it drifts out of play for a Sphinx throw right in front of Sphinx's manager. And Jimmy Hulton giving a nice little chat with Sphinx's substitutes and coaching staff, formerly of Coventry Sphinx, of course. Kai Williams on his own here towards the right-hand side of the pitch. Still going Williams. And he's taken out, and that's a definite foul. And Lower's already been booked. The captain is already in the book. I don't think it's going to be another yellow card, but he's got to be careful here. He's in the same boat as John DeCory earlier on. He could be on his last warning here. And Williams is still on the floor. It should be okay to continue. With just 5 minutes to go. The Red and Greens closing in on victory. Grady is going to take this one. Is it going to be a direct shot on goal? It looks so. 3 men up there with him. Kai Williams, Ben Mackey and Chris Cox. Thornton behind as well. He chips it in towards Chris Cox. Cox jumps too early, gets his hand eventually. Chris Cox, and it's just cleared in the nick of time by McAteer. Cox jumping a little too early there. But it is a throw-in to Coventry United. It's Thornton to take it. We're going to name our Coventry United match day man of the match the next time the ball goes out of play. Thornton, now Josh O'Grady. Kai Williams taken out by Cairns. Referee says no foul. They're coming together there, but Cairns coming away with the ball. Referee saying nothing doing. Mochweni strides down the centre of the pitch. Cairns loses out to Valence. Now Kevin Thornton. It's 4-on-3 here. United have got the run on Sphinx. Valence is on the left-hand side. He wants it. Thornton's still going, and he's completely wasted it. There was 5-on-3 there with Valence on the left-hand side, and Thornton's trying to put it through into the box, and it's blocked easily. Mochweni looks to get the cross in. Equaliser possibly incoming. Clearance made by Chris Cox. Nervy last 5 minutes for Coventry United here. Thornton hoofs it forward. It'll only fall to Jamie McAteer, the centre-back. Everyone apart from the two centre-backs forward now for Sphinx. Blackmore, scorer of the, at the time, equalising goal. Ball into the penalty area, looking for McGarity. He keeps it in, and Harkin gets there first. Takes it out of the hands of Connor, but he's put it out for a goal kick, and there is going to be a change here. And, well, look who it is. Not going to make it yet, but it is, I believe, Jimmy Holton coming on. The former Sphinx midfielder preparing to make his way onto the pitch. It is going to have to wait, though, as Connor makes the clearance. And once again, the ball drifts out of play. The wind's certainly not helping. McGarity. It's going out of play for a Sphinx throw. Good work by Vance to put it out. Lower. Going to get a cross in. Squares it to Cairns. Wint. That's good as well to take it away, and no one there as he makes the clearance. Well, we're going to name our match day man of the match now, and you know what? We're going to give it to Sphinx's number 8, Callum Woodward. has been the rock in the centre for Sphinx today. Also, Tommy Glasgow has been fantastic since he's come on. Definitely been United's best player, but we can't give it to someone who's only been on the pitch for half of the game. Prinzel. Grady just keeps it in. Kai Williams. Striding forward under pressure from lower. Still going Williams. Still going Williams. Eventually goes to the ground. Referee says no foul. And Mochweni takes it away. 1 minute of normal time remaining at Sphinx Drive. Coventry Sphinx looking for a goal. It's right to the area. Oh, what a chance that was. McAteer couldn't get on the end of it. The centre back in the penalty area. Great ball to him. He just couldn't stretch that leg far enough. And it will go out for a goal kick. You can see Terence giving Jimmy Holton his final instructions. Prinzel. Now O'Grady, and it's fired out of play by our man of the match, Callum Woodward. And there is going to be one final change, and it is Josh O'Grady, I believe, coming off. And it is, yes, it is Josh O'Grady coming off. And on comes the former Coventry Sphinx midfielder, Jimmy Holton. Now in the colours of Coventry United. From the blue side to the red side, the question is, will he be on the winning side at full time? Valance with the throw. Mackie. Put it down line, no one there, and it will be Lower to pick up the loose ball. But we are now into added time. Normal time has elapsed. Sadly, we don't have electronic scoreboards to tell us who's, how long it's going to be at the end of the game. But we'll see how long the referee decides to add. I'd say around 2 or 3 minutes. And Kai Williams wins the ball back from Mochweni. And he receives a touch from behind on Mochweni. And I found a Coventry United just what they needed, a chance to let the clock tick down towards full time. There could have been an opportunity for Williams just to put the ball through to Mackie on the left and put the former Coventry City striker through on goal and seal it with a third. But Mochweni certainly ensured that didn't happen. Thornton plays a 1-2 with Moodim. Ben Mackie, Williams with him. Still going Mackie, still holding off Blackmore. Forced to the ground, it takes a lot to force Ben Mackie to the ground, I tell you. But Thornton's won it back. Kai Williams. And he's been taken out by Cairns. This time the referee is not so forgiving. And it's going to be still with Coventry Sphinx. Mochweni. Cairns. Wins, touch lets him down, and Moodim will let that one go out for a throw. Precious time ticking away for Sphinx. We've already had 2 minutes of added time. How long will the ref let this game go on for? United currently leading by 2-1. What a win it would be for the Red and Greens. A much needed 3 points. Thornton is offside. And Sphinx will have a free kick just inside their own half. They're not going to have many more chances. They're pushing everyone forward except for Scott Dutton, the goalkeeper. And Woodward asked for the ref to take it a little further back. The question is, why isn't Dutton taking the goal kick? I mean, they could have pushed Woodward forward as well, but Sphinx deciding against it. Moodim makes the clearance. Eggleton will try and bring it back to Sphinx, but Jimmy Holton puts it out of play for a throw. Eggleton going to the penalty area, and an easy catch for Joe Connor, and that should be it. We've had 3 minutes, but surely can't be much longer to go. Connor's clearance. Williams tries a bit of trickery there, and Kai Williams has got the ball back, tries to sell it through for Mackie. Prinzel will get there first, Willie. Just about takes away from McGarity, but the referee's called for a foul. I don't agree with him there. I think Prinzel got the ball. I think United are unlucky there. And it's a free kick just inside United's half. Woodward takes it quickly. Lower. Plenty of space on the right-hand side. The skipper looking to get one in. Lower's cross. It's deflected through. Watch out for Sphinx. It's McGarity. Clearance made just in time. Now Kai Williams. Ben Mackey now trying to get up the other end of the pitch. Mackey onto the left with Kevin Thornton. Long lofted ball. Williams is onside. Kai Williams stumbles, but he's still got the ball into the area. Kai Williams to seal it. Force to the left. Williams taken out. Corner. If it wasn't for that stumble, he could have been through on goal. United could have sealed this one with a third goal. But Williams just couldn't get away. We're in that. There's one more minute. The referee's just said at least 1 minute to go. And United, they're going to take their sweet time about this one. Kevin Thornton in no rush to collect the ball. Jimmy Holton's offering a short corner option. And there's only one United man in the box. That is Big Ben Mackey. Thornton. And Holton is just standing over, trying to stand over the ball at least in the corner, and it's it's going to be a goal kick. And Terry Anderson assumed it was a corner, not so. In fact, it's going to be a throw. It's going to be a throw in now to Coventry Sphinx. And what he's taken this one a little bit further up than he should be. I mean, come on, play the game. It was nearly a corner. He's taking it around 5 yards away from the corner flag. Here's Motshweni. Space on the left-hand side. Williams makes the challenge. Motshweni takes it around him, though. Here comes the substitute. Motshweni chips it into the box. And with space on the far side now, it's Ryan Harkin. First touch lets him down. It's back into the area, but it's going to go out. And it's a goal kick. Is that all she wrote? Is that going to be it? The referee told us there was going to be a minute left. And we've had about 50 seconds of that, so this surely should be it. Here's some fans calling for that final whistle. Well, the clash of Coventry seems to be leaning towards the red side. In front of a bumper crowd at Sphinx Drive. The red and greens are victorious! Coventry United get the better of their neighbours. And it is the red side of Coventry that reigns supreme at Sphinx Drive today. The final score in the Midland League Premier Division. Coventry Sphinx 1, Coventry United 2. Well, despite having 10 men for the majority of the second half, United able to grab a second goal and grab the 3 points. And you can hear the United fans to the left-hand side of us ecstatic over this result. It was a brilliant game, and you know what? I can't wait to do it all over again in April. But Coventry United with the victory, a very even game. I can't say whether there's a deserved winner in this one. A brilliant match, but United will have the 3 points, and you've got to take your hat off the Coventry Sphinx. They gave everything in this game. But it is indeed United who will get what's left of the festive cheer over the Christmas period.
You on the coach on Friday?
Well, don't forget, we will be back on Friday at 7:30 for Coventry United's trip to Westfield. It's going to be an absolute belter. Do not miss it. Live coverage from 7:30 right here on Coventry United Match Day with Liam Cook. So the majority of fixtures are, well, still an hour from getting underway. Let's take a look at the one full-time score we've got to bring you from the Premier League, which is Watford taking on Crystal Palace. Let's try and get that score up for you now. In League 2, Leyton Orient leading Crawley by 3 goals to 0. In League 1. Southend beating Wimbledon 2-0. In the Championship, Cardiff 1-0 up away at Brentford. And the final score in the Premier League, Watford 0, Crystal Palace 1. Well, that is us done here at Sphinx Drive for another day. I do sincerely hope you enjoyed today's show. Thank you so much for tuning in and letting us be part of your Boxing Day. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful day yesterday. And we will see you on Friday, the day before New Year's Eve. We'll see you over at Westfield. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.